Hey guys, we got a couple boxes in the mail today. These are some of my next upgrades, and let's cut them open and take a look. All right guys, welcome to another episode of Brian's Reef. Thanks for tuning in. Today we got a couple boxes in the mail. I don't know maybe exactly what's in these, but I got a pretty good idea. And so let's just open them up and take a look and see what they are real quick, all right? All right, so this right here is just some silicone tubing. Now, this is actually going to be used for my carbon reactor. Actually, it's right here. This is my bulk reef supply dual carbon and GFO reactor. Really, I just run GFO in this, or excuse me, I just run carbon in this really. So this will help me give me some flexibility to where I can put this in the reef tank, and that'll help keep my water quality clear. So there is that. This is an awfully big box for what I expect it to be. So let's take a look. That's why the box is so big, because that is long. And this is the update I want to talk to you about today. This is my Refugium upgrade. So here we go. What we've got here, a Kessil H380 Refugium grow light. So actually, let's take a look at what's in the box, why we are right here, and then we'll take it over to the tank and get it in. If you're not familiar with this light, it is a very powerful Refugium light. It is made by Kessil, but it's got the right spectrum for growing macroalgae. And so basically it's a purple light. There's a couple of different spectrums on this particular light. One's made for growing, and one's made for, I think they say like fluffing it up. I don't know, let's see here. What do they say? Say anything? So basically like a flowering stage and a vegetative stage. Really, I don't know what the difference is. I mean, if you want it to grow so it absorbs your nutrients, then you want it to grow. And some stuff inside the box, including, bam, there's our new Kessil light. Check it out. It's just one LED light. Everybody's probably already familiar with this. Basically, we got a grow. Can you see that? Grow or bloom tuning. Grow or bloom. So there's really no power. It's one power. Hang this over your Refugium and your macroalgae is going to grow. And then I got just a gooseneck to hang this over the Refugium with. So I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get all of this set up on the aquarium and then show you the changes that are made underneath my tank. So I'm very excited about this. If you watched the last video, you know that I am trying to control my phosphates, basically, and nitrates. And heavy in, heavy out is my goal. So I want to be able to feed heavily, but I need the tank to absorb more nutrients than it currently is. And this bad boy is probably going to do the trick for me if I don't mess it up. So let's get over there. All right, so we're here underneath my aquarium here. Now this big space right here used to be where that big 36-inch tall macroalgae reactor was. Actually, let me show you in here. See this big area here next to the protein skimmer? That is where that used to be. And now, of course, all of that is full of nastiness. What we're gonna wanna do is get that Refugium light mounted up here and hung over, and so that we can grow some of this Cato. Now, the only ball I have is this ball right here. You can see this ball is not real big. And so we want this to take up basically this entire space, because I think that's how much we're gonna need to absorb the nutrients that I want to absorb in this tank. So what we'll do is we'll get this gooseneck mount here situated up and hanging over the side. And then once I get that situated, I'll show you guys what it looks like on in there, and we'll get this refugium starting to grow. But this is going to be a big upgrade as far as how my tank runs, how the water stays clean and clear, and how I'm able to pump food and nutrients in and remove excess nutrients out. And that's going to be key for how I'm going to run this tank. So let me get this in, and then I'll show you once it's up and running. All right, that's it. We're on. Actually, installation very simple. Gooseneck goes on super easy. And as you can see, we've got some purple light here in the aquarium. So let me pull the camera over here closer and show you more about what this looks like over here. Give me 1 second. And you can see what I've got going on. First off, here is the light. All right, here is the mount on the light. And that just has a gooseneck that sits on this little guy. That's pretty simple. And as you can see, I've got this big space for algae to grow. And so this light doesn't have any power modes. This is basically as strong as it's going to be. And so this little ball right here is hopefully going to grow and take up this entire space. And that's with increasing feeding over time, watching my nutrients, and letting them grow. And then, of course, I need to go through and vacuum out the detritus that was left from when I took the other reactor out, and all those types of things. But this is a pretty big upgrade for the Refugium. This is not a cheap light. This is not a cheap option to go with, but on a tank this big, as you can see, this is a 60-inch sump from all the way over the edge to my return pump right down here. And so this is probably a good 24 by 24 inch section. So plenty of room to grow. Here it is. Here's the new Refugium light installed. There's the algae that I've got, and we're going to check back in a few months and see what this section looks like afterwards. All right, guys, there it is. There's the upgrade to my Refugium. This is really kind of the dream Refugium for me. This light is going to be excellent. I'm not going to do a review of the entire light because I'm sure most people have seen it before. There's tons of reviews on it, but it is a great light for your Refugium. There's no doubt it's going to grow. It's going to kill it. This tank is going to do great. As you can see, I've got this dirty glass from all those extra nutrients. I'm actually going to do a video on that soon. I think I'm going to let this go for another couple days, and then we're going to do tank maintenance, and I'm going to show you that. So thanks for tuning in today. Appreciate it. Don't forget to comment down below. Do you like this light? Do you have this light? Did it work out for you? Don't forget to subscribe for more content from the channel. This tank is coming along. I want to show you guys the entire process. And we just hit 100 subscribers, so I'm going to have an update on that too. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you guys later.